What's up, YouTube? Back with another video of the 220-gallon freshwater aquarium. I want to give another update just to show you how the fish are progressing. Okay, now let's get to it. It's my JARDINI, messing around with the jaguar cichlid. Those are the two that really dislike each other the most. Nothing too aggressive, but they do go after each other. It's minor, but those are the two fish that I just keep an eye on the most. And yeah, nothing too serious. Also, fun thing that I saw today was my jaguar cichlid's first tooth. If you can see it, if I could get it on picture, he's not cooperating right now. He's keeping an eye on the JARDINI, but let me see. It's on the bottom. See on the bottom right? See his tooth? That's his first tooth. Very nice. So I'm happy to see that. Okay, he's looking better and better every day from when I got him. You know, you saw in the other videos he was beat up, his eyes were cloudy, you know. He's looking better every day. He's going to be a beautiful specimen. Beautiful fish. Eats, you know, everything I offer him. Frozen krill, earthworms, superworms, crickets. He loves the carnivore pellets from Hikari Cichlid Gold. He loves those pellets. Yeah, so he's getting along great. You know, adjusting very well. Maybe 2 weeks I've had him. Maybe a little longer, but not really sure. 2-3 weeks. Okay, and let's move on to the red hook silver dollars. Excuse me. Okay, now I got 6 of them. Alright, the original 4 are the bigger ones. There's 2 right there. Let me back up. Okay, there goes all of them. They easily doubled in size from when I had them, because I do power feed. You know, I feed at least twice a day, and I feed them a lot. You know, they filled out great. They were emaciated when I got them. Very skinny. Very, very skinny. So, fed them a lot. Plumped them up. Doubled in size. I think they look great. I also added 2 more to the pack. These 2 little ones. They were very, very skinny also. And just like the others, fed them a lot. They plumped up as well. Couple nicked fins, but that's minor. That's gonna happen. And they're coming along great too. Okay, let's move on to Zeus, the huge tiger Oscar, better known as King Zeus. Okay, he's like black right now. Okay, no big changes with him. You know, see how his nose is scraped up? That was from JARDINI. Him and JARDINI went at it the other week, last week. You know, he had JARDINI's entire head inside of his mouth. And that's how he got scraped up. You know, minor, but it happened. I don't know what happened between them two last week, but they just weren't getting along. But that only went on for a couple of hours. It wasn't constant. It was just like a couple of times, and then it just completely stopped. So, nothing to worry about there. And like I said, we all know Zeus eats everything I offer him, including the mice, crayfish, frozen krill. You know, he wants to eat now. You know, crickets, superworms, earthworms, pellets, everything. This guy eats everything. I absolutely love him to death. Had him for over 5 years. Easily 15 inches. Beautiful fish. Okay. Now let's move on to JARDINI arowana. Okay. Everybody knows the story of how I got him. I started out with a silver arowana in my 125, and that was a mistake. Even though it was just, Zeus and the silver in the 125, it was a mistake because he was over 20 inches, and another thing is Zeus's aggression was so high that, he was beating up the arowana pretty bad. He was damaging himself more so as trying to get out of the tank than anything, than actually Zeus getting after him. So it wasn't a good fit, so I got rid of him and I picked up this JARDINI. They're more aggressive than the silvers, a lot more aggressive. They don't get as large, but they do get 24 inches, so maybe a little larger, and they get very thick. So right now he's about 17 inches. He's getting along great in the tank. Like I said, his real issue is with the jaguar. He goes after him. No big deal. He just tries to nip him and then swims away. Nothing serious. So I'm not worried about that. He is very hard to feed. He only eats. He's very picky. Okay. When I first got him, he was eating everything. But now he eats crickets. He's stuck on crickets and superworms. He won't take nothing else. Nothing else. He will not take it. Even if I starve him, which I won't. But he'll only take crickets. He has his mood swings. At one time he was eating mice every week. You saw in my other videos he was eating mice, superworm, just everything. And now he's just stuck on crickets. No problem, no big deal. It's just a little more harder to feed because of these silver dollars eating everything that hits the surface. So I overfeed the tank just to feed him, and it becomes a little bit of a process. So no big deal. Okay. Now let's move on to, last but not least, the red-tailed cat. Okay, he's growing every single day. Okay, beautiful fish, love him, happy to have him. He is going to outgrow this tank probably in about a year or so, so I'm not even worried about it. I'm holding on to it for my nephew Ozzy. Shout out to Ozzy. What's up, kid? This is his fish, and he's going to build 500-gallon aquarium for him. He came from a 125, so I'm just holding on to him because every time my brother woke up and checked the fish tank in the morning with his son Ozzy, my nephew, there would be a fish missing. And we know this guy was eating them. So they had to get rid of him, and they wanted to keep him, so I took him on, and yeah, just holding him for now. This guy eats everything. Frozen krill, mice, rat pups, crayfish, just everything. The silver sliders, Sally's silver sliders, which is frozen fish, and has no problem taking down an enormous amount of food every single day. So anybody interested in getting a red-tailed cat, do your homework. These things grow massive. They grow very fast. And just know what you're getting yourself into. They're very good-looking fish when they're young. When they get older, they're kind of ugly, tell you the truth. These things at 3 feet long, they just look ugly. Right now, this fish is beautiful. I'm not really into catfish, but this red-tailed cat is beautiful. But like I said, know what you're getting into, because he will outgrow pretty much every single tank you can get him. He belongs in a pond or, something like that. To be kept with koi. You know, they need space like that. You know, this is a 220 gallon aquarium. He's going to outgrow it. And he's going to outgrow it with ease. So, like I said, be aware, do your homework when purchasing red tail cats. Okay, now it's a 220 update. Let me see, let's go underneath. Alright, a lot of junk under here, but we'll see. We got the Fluval FX6. Okay, we got one right there. Let me turn it this way. We got another Fluval FX6 right here. They're both fully functional. I keep their food under here. Okay, the crickets, everything. Grill. We got the frozen stuff in the fridge. You know, just your basic stuff. I just wanted to give you guys a shot of what's going on underneath the tank. These fluvals are great. See, it's a bare bottom aquarium. Okay, these fluvals are unbelievable filters. I suggest you highly getting one if you have a 125 or larger. And yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, I suggest you getting at least one. I have two. You know, I always double level my filtration. God forbid one goes wrong, you still got another one. But I still like to over filtrate my tanks so the fish are very healthy and happy. Keeps the water nice and clear. It doesn't smell. It's just beautiful. Okay, the pH, it's a little bit of a problem. I do water changes pretty much every single day, and my pH is always low because of this driftwood. Legion driftwood will bring your pH down, and it's a large piece of driftwood, so be aware of that. If you're adding driftwood to your aquarium, it will lower your pH. So if you need a buffer or anything, you're going to have to use it. You know, stay on top of that. And, you know, Oscars, Jaguars, pretty much cichlids in general, tear up live plants. So I have fake plants right here. And I'm really not into the fake stuff, but I thought these looked really nice. So that's why I got them, because I think they look nice. Okay. I got two of them, one on each side. And yeah, everything's going great in the aquarium. Everybody looks good. Everybody's getting big and fat from the holidays. You know, Thanksgiving just passed. So, you know, everyone's eating good. So, yeah. Just a quick update. And there'll be more updates soon. Let me know what you guys think. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Later!